Treasure Letter. My name's Erica Taylor. Today we're gonna make stickers out of wax, and I cracked myself up. I'm sorry. But I titled this stream Aggressive Kindness because I think it's very funny. So today we're gonna be nice whether you like it or not. Because that's this level of sass I'm feeling today. So we're going to light this little tea light candle and have a truly lovely time. Now, this was like my new one, and it's already starting to get a little crispy inside, so I might need to get more, but this is the cleanest one I have comparatively to the others, which are just absolutely blackened with soot. So we're going with what we've got today. Hi, hello, welcome. So we're going to be making wax seal stickers. In the meantime, I am going to just get some things ready here. Let's do some greens. Okay. There you have it. We're gonna make this first while we wait for everyone to arrive. But today is Wednesday, the 21st. We are going to make wax seal stickers, and they are going to be pretty like Valentine, lovely stickers because I'm getting ready for a Valentine's Day market on the 7th in the real world outside of my house. So I'm scared, but I think that's normal. We'll say I'm excited. It is in Warwick, Rhode Island, so I will be there. Hello. Hi, Jody. So today, out of sheer spite, we're gonna get to 9,000 subs. Because today the theme is aggressive kindness, where whether the world wants it or not, we're gonna be kind in here and we're gonna make nice, cute things. Because I got scammed today in an email, and frankly, I know I'm naive, but let's not do that, okay? Let's just have some kindness. So, in that vein, we're gonna make some cute Valentine stickers, and we're going to be just very aggressively kind. That's the name of the stream today. Your girl is over the edge. But you know what? The world needs more kindness. We've got to put out what we want to see. So that's what we're going to do. Hi, Looney, how are you? Yes, isn't it? See? I don't know if it's inverted, but it says Treasure Letter right here because I'm a lefty, so I put it where it would give me great joy. But it says growth takes time because, again, today is a kindness stream. I know every day is a kindness stream, but today especially. So did I go for a walk? No, I didn't. I tried to stop taking cough medicine today. It didn't go well. I ended up taking, you guessed it, cough medicine. It's like a specific medicine that tells your brain that you don't need to cough. But it works because I'm not coughing on the stream, so hooray. But I didn't want to be outside in like the icy snow, not being able to breathe. That doesn't, So today we rested, did some orders. So I guess that's not resting in retrospect, but I did some stuff for Treasure Letter. I had some fun. All right, so we're trying to get to 9,000. Why, you ask? Because I want to get to 10K. First of all, that was our goal for like last year, and we're not that far from last year. You know what I mean? That would be exciting. 2, and most importantly, once we get to 10K, we're going to do a celebratory stream where we will finally be able to donate to a charity through YouTube. You can only do that if you have 10,000 subs. So here we go. We're almost there. If you haven't liked this stream or subscribed yet, please do. There's also membership now, and there's going to be more videos about like my craft shows and stuff, like behind the scenes stuff. If you would like to join, you can. Okay. Anyway, like hack. Hi. Welcome back. All right. So welcome. Now, This is just some greens with like a pretty little flower because we're making this. Oh my God, so today I made the coolest wax seal by accident. I had to take it off and redo it because it was wrong, but I loved it. Okay, so y'all know I'm clumsy. So I was like, boop, right, on somebody's package. And then I knocked it over and the wax went everywhere. And I was like, oh no. So I panicked, picked it up, and then put it back down again. But what I didn't realize is I put it upside down. So it said like treasured letter on top of each other in both directions, and it was cool and circular and awesome, but it was too messy. So I did like scrape it off and redo it so that somebody's package was like really nice, but I loved it. I took a picture of it and was like, this is the coolest. So at some point I need to try and recreate that, but I think it was just a happy accident. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you make a circular text like that, but it was cool. Anyway, this is what we're making. Lay right side up, and then we're gonna make some Valentines and have some lovely good times. Thanks, Poke. I think they're cute. I like little hearts. Okay, so I feel like I have to sneeze. I don't like to sneeze on camera. Everyone always makes fun of me. Let's not. Okay. All right, we're good. Hello, welcome. Hi, Onward. Lovely to see you. Hi, Leaf. Oh, I'm so happy to see everyone. Andrew, hi. How are you, my friend? Andrew's like, I'll never subscribe, except when we get there, and then I will. I still love you. All right, so it's the thought that counts, y'all. Now, where were we? I am feeling like I'm just a little fighter today because I know I'm naive, but like, why are people trying to scam me? It's rude. So this is the second time I've gotten an email trying to scam me, but this time it actually worked. Like I fell for it. So I was like, So today I'm turning over a new leaf where I'm going to be an Erica who really pays attention in an effort. But as we were saying, we're making wax seal stickers. And if you would like to meet me and get a live poem or a sticker or something, and you say like, oh my God, I know you from YouTube, I will give you a sticker. Anyway, on the 7th of February in Warwick, Rhode Island at the Crown Plaza for the Valentine's Day market that I will be at. I'm so excited and scared because like, what if no one shows up? But like someone has to show up. If there's 100 vendors plus, someone will be there. But like, what if they don't like me? All right. So anyway, it'll be fine. It'll be great. So, anyway, I'll be there if you would like to come say hello. Okay. Where were we? I don't know about that, but like, it's really nice to see you. Hello. Okay. Do I make my own stamps? So this one I designed, but I did send it out to a company that has a laser printer. I don't have one of those. So I have about 1,000 wax seals, but I do not make them. But I do make the, like the color palette, I'll say. It is free to go to the Valentine's market and it's free parking too. So there's no reason why you couldn't go. The only fee will be your airfare to get to Rhode Island. Because it's a tiny place and I don't know that many people who are actually here. Although I did meet this like lovely person and I was like, do you want to be friends? Will you come to this? And she said yes. Anyway, so I think I made a friend at like a photography store. Anyway, she seemed really nice. So, so maybe she'll come and I'll have friends, but that's the only person I know in Warwick, Rhode Island. So please come and join me. All right. Thanks, Grizzly. I'm excited and I've never worked with this company before. I think they make jam because their name is We Be Jammin'. I think they make jam. Anyway, they put on the events and Jody reminded me and then I was like, oh my God, yes, earlier. So I put the flyer on my Instagram today and like tag them because Dan made a point that because I never use like Facebook or Instagram. And last time I put up a flyer, he was like, you didn't even tag the people in the... So this time I made sure to do that. So It says over 100, so I don't know. I assume in my little eyes that's 101, but I don't know. Hi. Where did I get this one? Etsy. Oh shoot. You know what? If you want to email me, I'll look up the name of the company. It's like Get Marked or something. Forgive me, I don't remember the name of it, but I can find out. All right, so thanks, Knox. So anyway, I make stickers and jewelry out of wax. So this is a necklace with a wax seal, and then you can like swap out the seal and have it match your stuff. Or there's like a little mini one, and the mini one is a magnet, and you can like swap out the designs. Anyway, so those will be at the market, and also I'm making more earrings because people liked the earrings and I like that people like them. So they're like little messages in a bottle with like one of those like little earring hook things that are like the sterling silver, you know? Anyway, so do you mind if I do email you? Yeah, there's a contact button on my website, and it's like a little form, but it goes to my email. And if you don't feel like looking up TreasuredLetter.com, on my main channel, there's a link tree. The contact button's there too. Okay, so thanks, Victor. I love it. Now, somebody ordered a cat paw necklace, and then I realized I have like multiple cat paws, and they're not on the website for the mini charms. So did I go a little crazy? Yes, for their order, but that's not the point. The point is I gotta put those on there so that people know which cat paw they want. Okay. So if I move it up too much, then you can't see what I'm melting. So I always like choose that over me. So it's difficult. Thanks, Audrey. Y'all are so lovely. Graceland, that's kind. I don't know what to say to that. Okay, so I keep getting all of these like messages and videos and things coming up on my page and my feed and everything being like, there's a major snowstorm coming. And I don't actually know. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want to know. So whatever's going to happen, y'all, all I know is that I put a little grocery bag over my bonsai tree outside because it's only like this big and it's frozen and I think it might be dead. But I was like, it'll survive. So I put a bag over it, and then I forgot to remove the bag. So now it hasn't had any sunlight and it's frozen. So like, do I remove it tonight? What if it snows again? Anyway, pray for it. So we're gonna make some stickers that are for Valentine's Day because I need products for the market. I have a bunch of cards made, but I don't have a ton of stickers. So, oh, that's pretty. So we need them. These are courtesy of Victor. Thank you so much. Y'all, I have a P.O. box, and sometimes people are beautifully wonderful and send me things that I need or want or didn't want and didn't know I needed, like macaroni and cheese. So anyway, the point is, lovely people do lovely things, and in this community, it's full of lovely people. So I have all of these tissues, which I really needed, and now my little spoon is clean and all is well in the world. Okay, so what are we making? Yesterday we made this, and it was very cute. Oh, you know what? You didn't see it because it was on TikTok. Oh my God. And then I got another violation on TikTok for being a dangerous, crazy lady, as you know, because I talked about being in the market, and it took that as me telling you to go to an outside website. I appealed it, but they said no. So I can't win with them, but the effort is there. I always feel like if I already got in trouble, I might as well say that I sell the product, but I like hold my tongue and then get banned again anyway. I don't know, y'all. So I have to try my hardest to, I don't know, behave, I guess. I'm gonna make this turtle because nothing says be my Valentine than this. Don't question it. I'm in a green mode. All right. So anyway, so I think that I want to make some things for people that like to give their loved ones cute things, but not necessarily all hearts, do you know? So we're going to do like heart adjacent, which to me is butterflies and things like that, because they're just like cute and like very, I don't know, like the world is changing and things are transforming and life is good. That's what butterflies are for me. So, that being said, I also need a phoenix. I'll let you decide which one because there are two. I would love a turtle Valentine. See, I know things. At least I think I do. Okay. I should get a dinosaur wax seal because I feel like people like dinosaur Valentines. I only have one that's like a fossil, and I don't know if people want like a, you know, dinosaur. but I do have dragons, so there's that. Okay, so this has been on here with nothing on there, so whoops. All right. La, 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 la. What are we doing here? Does this look like a turtle or is it too much blue? Because that green is blue based. That's dark teal, which is blue. And then we have green. So I think I need more. Oh, wait. I have frog green. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so just in case. Hello. Yeah, I thought it might be. Okay, we fixed it. This is very bright. Oh, I like it. Okay, that's the treasure letter sticker of the day. And then these are some stickers we're going to make. And this is what we're currently making. I can't think of any like cute little Valentine pun for like a turtle, but I'm sure there is one. Okay. Yes. You know what? You just reminded me with your handle that I should get a capybara stamp. Wouldn't that be cute? I wonder if they exist. I'll look into it. Anyway, I like animals that look fictional, and those look fictional. I was wondering why somebody brought up Star Trek earlier. It's because of the mug. I just realized. I took this from Dad. That should be a treasured letter mug, but your girl didn't do any dishes, so it's a Star Trek mug. Anyway, the point is, it's a Star Trek household. All right, back on track. They look like they're judging us. I honestly, when I picked it up, it was this, so I didn't realize they were there. But they do. They look like they're like. Sorry about that. All right. Turtle, yours is so cute. Okay. All right. Now, this is what we're working with. Blue, green, white situation. I'm going to color this while we have a moment. So, I don't know what color I'm doing, but that feels better. All right. Thank you. If you'd like to see what I make, it's TreasuredLetter.com. I write poetry and I type it out on a vintage typewriter and then seal the envelope with wax and rose petals, and then I mail it to people. And people really liked the wax seals and were sad that they couldn't keep them. So I started making stickers of wax seals, which are what these are. And then after that, I started making jewelry because I thought it would be fun. And now I have merch. I have a lot of stuff on there. So it's pretty awesome, I think. I feel very fortunate to be able to do something so cool with my time. And now I stream every day and it's a lot of fun. So that's what this channel is, and it is a community of kindness. So please be kind, and Thank you for joining me. All right. Oh, that's a good one, Moonlight. You bring me out of my shell. That's a clever one. I wouldn't have thought of that one at all. That's pretty. I like this. And I like that it's wibbly wobbly here. I think that's fun. Okay. Now, we're making a turtle. I am feeling better. Thank you for asking. And thank you for joining the membership, y'all. Everybody Green is a member, and they are so incredibly supportive and helpful, and I am so grateful. Okay. Handcrafted in Rhode Island. Everyone's like, where's that? Okay, so welcome. Da, 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 da. This is going to be a fancy turtle because last time I made, no lie, probably 1,000, if definitely hundreds of Christmas stickers for this Christmas market, right? I had 3 containers that are like these like pretty bins that I got that have like not velvet, but like something fuzzy and plush inside, and they're like bigger than this, but they're like this, and they have like little divider thingies, right? So I had 4 of them, and one entire one was Christmas stuff, and then the rest were just random things that I like: campfires, whales, Sasquatch, random stuff, like really random. And you know what sold? Almost none of the Christmas stuff. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with all this Christmas stuff? So now I know, yes, I'll have a lot of hearts, but I also am making turtles, okay? I'm on to y'all. So that's what we're doing. Yes, it's always at 10:30 at night because when I started, I worked in an animal hospital, and I would get out at 10, and then I'd come right home and stream. And it used to be that I got out at 9, but then inevitably, it's like working in a restaurant. Like, you don't get out on time. Like, you get out when people leave. So I would get out at like 10, and then it'd start to be 10:30. So it kept getting later and later, but whatever it was, I would like get home as soon as I could because I lived like a half hour away, and then start streaming right from then. Most of the time I would just have like a top on under my scrubs and take the scrubs. So that is how it started. And I somehow melded into just my life, and it's so awesome. I love it a lot. This came out pretty. You want to see? Yay! Okay, here's the back where the sticker goes. Here's the front. It looks cool. It looks cool. All right, so how are we going to color it? I don't know. But we'll figure it out, y'all. We're going to do something here. All right, because your girl is extra, so that is what we will be up to currently. But it's like very difficult when it's like a 3D stamp and you're trying to color the edges, and the edges are like curved, but you'll see. All right, so I'm gonna do some of that, a little tiny feet. All right, now we have to wait for this to dry so I can color more of it. Does that make sense? And I love you. Oh, I sent out your package. I don't remember if I told you, but I did. Okay, so where were we? I'm dabbing this to get it off, but okay. He does not have a name. I love it, Planet. Y'all are so fun. All right, so this is like maybe delusional, but okay, so there's this lovely gentleman that I watch on TikTok, and I don't know his name. He just like comes up on my page, and every time he does, I'm like really happy about it. So you'd think that I would have like realized that and then followed along, but I'm not always that clever. Okay, so anyway, I always mean to, and then I get distracted. But I really like his poetry, and I just saw a video today, and he was like on the news saying his poems. And that made me so wildly happy. And I know that people will be like, aren't you jealous? Or like, why are you so happy? It's not you. But like, I am so happy that people are enjoying poetry. To me, it's people are enjoying poetry again, because it hasn't really been on mainstream media in a very long time. But I was like so excited about it. It just made me absolutely thrilled. So if anything, there are small signs that the world is starting to heal. So don't worry too much, even though there's a lot to worry about. You will always be welcome here, and we will always be a community based on kindness. And here's a turtle. I need to like clean up the lines a little bit once it dries, but I think it came out pretty good. What do you think? Hold on a minute. There we go. See what I mean about how it's like curved, so it's hard to color the sides, but I got it done. So, where were we? Oh, we were gonna make a phoenix, and I need you to pick it because there's two. So, button poetry, I am not, but that sounds like two of my favorite things. What is it? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm pushing all the buttons and none of them are a poll. Why? All right. I can do moderation, chat filters. I can pin stuff to the live stream. I can add a filter. And I can copy a link. There are no polls anymore? All right. Well, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. This is number 1. And this is number 2. If y'all could just choose which one you like. They're both phoenixes because we're going to make one. So that's number 1. And this is number 2. Let me know which one you like so that I can make it. In the meantime, I'm going to make this butterfly while you think it over. And I'm going to put orange, but then like other colors too. Okay, so primarily number 1. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Moonlight. I do not. Spoken word poetry is such a cool art. I have known a lot of spoken word poets, but a lot of them have turned into rappers. So they don't do spoken word anymore. They make music, which is a neat transition, I must say. But in case you didn't know, I don't rap. But these are the colors of the butterfly. But it is cool. Okay, so we're going to make this one. And it's going to be lovely. But we need some additives. This is silver glitter, and then I need gold opal for this. Don't you think? I feel like yes. So I'm running out. Crazy. Good night, Andrew. Thank you for being here. All right, so this is bright orange, tangerine, black, silver glitter, ice blue, and gold opal. Hello. This is a treasured letter merch. It says growth takes time. I designed it myself with a fancy tree, and then these are like little leaves. Can you see? And then here it says treasured letter, and there's a little flower on the L at the bottom. And it's just like on your left sleeve so that you have it, but it is subtle. Isn't it pretty? This is the warmest sweatshirt on the website. The like embroidered heavy ones. They're heavy duty. Thanks. exciting. I have mugs and hats and shirts and sweatshirts. Oh, and like a travel cup. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. La, la, la. Thanks, Jeffrey. Man, that's very kind. You broke your hand. I hope you feel better. I love the tangerine color. I do too. And you know what? I don't have a ton of it. So I'm going to have to make like a list because I need a bunch of stuff from Air of Secrecy. It's a small business that is also on the East Coast that sells beautiful wax. So highly recommend. If you are in the market for some wax, which I always am. All right, so how young are you? I'm only about 6 centuries old, so like not crazy. How about you? That's true. The mods are the true angel MVP, amazing magical creatures that are Treasure Letter. That's true, Looney. Okay, so where were we? A century is 100 years. So I'm only, like I'm young. Six centuries isn't crazy. Thanks, Patrick. What is the topic? What is the topic at hand? So this is a community based on kindness. Now, I make these stickers to sell. I'm very outwardly open about that. However, the stream itself is designed to be a place that you can come to rest. So if the world is feeling like too much, you can just come and chill here or make some friends or relax or like zone out. You don't have to do a thing. And if you're having a great day, then we will celebrate with you. And if you're having a bad day, then we will celebrate you here. Welcome. Oh yeah, Jody. Shout out to Jody for today. Jody was like the real MVP today, okay? Because someone ordered a wax seal color that I ran out of and I didn't realize, which is scary for me because there's only a couple colors I can't physically make myself because they have certain elements in them that I can't make. So it's not like I can create the color if it has additives in it. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, Jody got me this and I only had enough to make like one wax charm, which is what I needed for the mini locket. And then I like used this to like clean out the spoon so I could keep the rest. So I had just enough because of that tool, and I was like, I love you. So today you saved the day without realizing it. Ooh, I didn't know that, Looney. That's fun. I don't know who that is, but thank you. How many cases do I have? It's not even how many cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Yeah. Welcome. You know what, Paul? That is absolutely relatable, fine. Before I did this job, that was me. That's okay. You find your center, however you do that, and look how pretty this is. That is looking like butterfly wings. That's looking like butterfly wings. Okay, I almost made a turtle. That would have been so bad. All right, so la 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 la. That's so cool. You're making a Totoro mural? Love Totoro. I watched that not long ago, maybe last month. I've seen it before. I just like it, to be clear. All right, this is looking absolutely positively divine. It is giving everything I wanted it to give, and I'm really excited about that fact. We have some extra that I'm going to put over here. That's perhaps too much, but that's fine. Now, due to popular demand and like legitimate requests, I did change something on the website because y'all had asked me to, and I take suggestions very seriously. So on my site, I told you that I have, hold on, I can't reach the tissues. I told you that I have like a locket that you can put wax in, right? And then swap out, right? And then I told you I have a mini one. So one of the things on the site was like a discounted set if you bought a mini and a large locket, like you could get them both together. And the reason it was discounted was because, that's so pretty, oh my god, was because they were like matching set. So like I have certain stamps that I have in both big and little, so you would like get one of each and they would match, and it would be like cute if you want to match somebody or whatever, right? But y'all had said that I had extra and I made this little butterfly. That's what reminded me of it. Y'all had said that you would like it if I made it so that you could just buy 2 lockets and still get a deal, but not necessarily have them match. So I did change the listing on the website so that that can be, you can have it matching or not, because that was the like #1 requested thing that I changed. So just so that you know that I did listen to you and change it. I do have like really tiny paintings that are like this big that I put on Etsy once upon a time, and I totally forgot about them because I never thought anyone would like anything I've ever made. And one person bought it once and I almost died. So they're still on there, I think. But I haven't made any since. Hi. Okay, so are you ready? Here is the back, and here is the front. Look at the polka dots. It's like a calico cat. Oh my god, I love it. Absolutely to die for. So anyway, if it was a matching locket set, it would be like one of this and one of this. But now you can get one of this and like one of this. You know what I mean? Like you can get different ones. So whenever you want that, y'all ask for it. I will make it for you. Thank you. Okay. Do I have multiple people? Oh no, it's just me. It's all me. But that is the dream. And obviously it's like great financially, but the reason that it's the dream is that I want to give artists jobs. Okay. When I went to urgent care last week, I was like hacking and feeling awful. So I'm lying there, like not even getting up when the doctor comes in at this point. I'm like melting into the table, right? And I am just feeling terrible. But they had an emergency and I'm stable and I'm not rude. I'm aware of the situation. I can hear them. So I'm like, I'm just gonna lie down here and pass away. So I was lying there. Anyway, the doctor came in eventually and he was like, I'm so sorry. We had an emergency. I was like, yeah, I know, you know, like, because I saw them going by with a stretcher. Like, I'm not. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, no problem at all. I'm stable. And he was like, yeah, well, you know, we had, yeah, you are. And I was like, right. I mean, I still feel lousy, but like, right. And he seemed really taken aback that I was like completely fine with that. But like, that is how things work. If something is dire, I should be taken later. That's fine. I had no problem with that. So I was waiting in there for like a long time and my phone died. So I was like, well, I guess I'll stare at this machine beeping. You know, like there's nothing to do. So by the time he came in, I was like really bored. So anyway, he seemed really happy that I was fine with waiting. Like he knew I feel bad, I was sick, but like he just seemed really relieved that somebody understood how triage works. So he started talking to me and he was a great doctor. And I don't have that many interactions with doctors, and when I do, they're not always great. He was a really great doctor. He knew about a lot of stuff. He explained everything really well. I was just really grateful. So I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, this person is a really good doctor. And then he said, well, what do you do? And I'm not paying attention fully. My brain is not on. I'm feverish. I'm not well. So I'm like, oh, I'm a poet, without any thought or any follow-up stance. And I usually say other things. Look how pretty this came out. I usually say like, oh, I'm a poet. Like, I have my own business. I do this or that. But I didn't say anything. I just said I'm a poet. And I kind of let that linger there, which I don't usually do. And when you let things linger, people fill in the blanks, which I'm not used to because I talk so much. So anyway, he was like, you're a poet. And I was like, yeah, you know, I bring my typewriter to events, like weddings and events, and I make poetry live. And he was like, he sat down and was like, I went to school and I loved poetry so much that I studied it. And I wanted to be a poet, but I decided I wouldn't make any money. So I did this. And I didn't say anything because he's a great doctor and the world is lucky to have him as a doctor. But I did think to myself how often I've heard that. And when I've told people what I do for a living, they say, well, do you make money doing that? That's almost always what they say. Not, oh my God, that's so cool. Or, wow, I haven't heard of that before. That sometimes is what people say, and I think, oh, that's a nice person. But a lot of times people say, like, are you dying? So listening to this doctor tell me that I have a cool job and how he would like that job someday was a really crazy thing that was happening while I was feverish. And I was so incredibly grateful to be given that moment, because I knew in that moment, if I could make Treasured Letter bigger, I could hire artists. And when they say, well, can you make money doing that? I can be like, yes, would you like a job? Or like, yes, you should encourage your children to study more arts. I like that. So that is part of the dream. And I think it's really important. And so, yeah, because you can make money and you cannot make money, but that's the same for every job. So it's really important that people foster love and support for the arts. And I cannot wait until I'm in a position to make a bigger difference in that realm. So that's all I have to say about that. Orange and glitter. I know that's where we started last time, but we're making fire, so we need orange and glitter. Maybe not glitter, but I felt like it was needed. All right, so then we need yellow and white, I don't know, and red, I guess. I'm winging it. What color is fire, y'all? We've been through this so many times, and I never know the answer. All right, so yeah, I think Treasured Letter can do many great things. And so can all of you. I just need a little bit of red, so I'm putting like charms. Okay, it looks like this so far. Should I put tangerine too? No, I feel like bright orange makes sense. Okay, now we wait. To put that somewhere where I can find it easily. This is what it looks like. And this is what we're making because this is what you chose, and it's really, really pretty. If you would like any of these, let me know. Otherwise, they will be at the Valentine's Day market on the 7th. I'm so scared because I've only been to things in Providence, Rhode Island, like markets for art. And the difference is that that's the only city in Rhode Island, so people travel. People that do shows for a living, they'll go state to state, so they don't usually live in Rhode Island. So the one in Warwick feels like it's going to be actually people from Rhode Island, and I'm scared / excited because I really want to make friends. Oh, so when I make a bunch of stickers like this, they melt, and if I'm using a bunch of wax scraps like this, it's more obvious because they're like all different shapes. But when they melt, there's bubbles in the wax. If you like torch the edges too long, it will collapse and it will just be flat and your sticker won't look good. But if you do it for just a brief moment, all of the bubbles rise to the top, and then all of the dents are at the top, and then you can kind of heat blast it and they'll fill back in so that there's no air bubbles. Because if you don't do that and there's an air bubble towards the top, once it dries, you'll be able to like push it in and dent it with your finger or your nail, and it just doesn't have that like professional edge that I want. So so it's to get the air bubbles out. Thank you. I have been doing this for almost 6 years, so I've picked up on little tips and tricks of the trade that are very helpful, so that I can melt wax. Now, can you melt wax this way if you're in a rush or your wax isn't melting at the same temperature as the other wax? Yes, but if you do this for too long, it starts to smell like chemicals and your wax will actually catch fire and there will be flames on the top of the wax. Don't do that. So your best bet is to just leave it on a little burner like this, or you can like manually hold it like this if you don't have one of these, but these are available on like Amazon. But after making like 200 in a day, your wrist will hurt so bad from holding that spoon. It's not worth it. June 6th. I can't believe it. June 6th. Be 6 years. That's crazy. Do you think it looks like a lava lamp? Is it the glitter? I feel like it's the glitter. Yay. So, the table that I designed, and I say designed because I had it in my living room taking up the entire house so that it would look perfect. And then somebody complimented me as if they thought I had been doing this a long time. When I told them it was my first show, they were like shocked and horrified, and I was like, yes. So I know I designed the table really nice. Anyway, the table is in a 10 by 10 foot square, but this time I only have 6 by 8 feet. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit, I won't be able to fit my card holder that's like pretty. So I don't know how I'm gonna do cards that are like set up. I haven't figured it out yet because I need it to be really small. I have something with like little dowels that might work. I'm gonna try. And then I have the stickers, and then I have like little jewelry displays, and then I have like a little tea tray. And then I have like ceramic, like vintage dishes that I put the wax charms on. I don't know what you call them. They're like little tea time dishes. You know what I mean? Floral, vintagey vibes. So that's what the table usually looks like, and like little lamps everywhere. But I won't have room. And then usually there's another table for the cards and then another table for the typewriter. But I only have this little table situation. So I need to fit the typewriter, fit all the stickers, get rid of all the display elements. So it's not gonna look as cutesy as usual because I won't have room for anything decorative. And then try and figure it out. So I need to set up the table in my living room again to try and figure out how to make everything fit, because it will fit. We'll see. We'll see. Wait a minute. This is a bigger stamp. I actually need all the wax that I brought in there. Okay. We're trying to make fire. We'll see if it worked. This glitter is everything. It makes me so happy. If you haven't liked the stream yet, we're trying to get to 100 likes and 100 subs because I want to get to 9K out of sheer, I keep saying spite. That's probably not the right word. But because I got scammed today for being naive, I would like to get what I want. That's the best way I can say that. Because I've had enough. That's how I felt. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please do, because we're trying to get to 9K, because we're trying to get to 10K. So that I can do donations. And I have to look into, like, does YouTube let you choose, or like, do they have a list and you can only use those? I don't know, but I can't wait. Sheer determination, yes. I feel like if I accidentally was scammed and gave out my information today, then somehow the scales will tip and we will get to 9K. Like, I don't know why the logic is there, but I feel very bratty about it. Like, I want that. But you know what? We all have those days, and that's okay. One time I went to the Harry Potter park and it was so cool. That was a long time ago, I think. Dan's cousin got married, so we went to Florida for the wedding, and then one day we went to the Harry Potter park because I was so excited. But I don't know about Disney. Think I should go? I don't know, y'all. That's hilarious. I just feel like I've had enough of today. Do you know? So I titled the stream, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but see there's a little bubble there. So we're going to fix that. I titled the stream that I was going to be aggressively kind, and I feel like that's what's happening, where I'm like it or not, this world is going to be kinder and nicer and calmer. And that's that. So that's how I feel about it. But anyway, I think it would be really fun to go to Disney, and for whatever reason, TikTok seems to think that I'm going because it keeps showing me that they have vegan donuts there. But and like food, but I do not have the funds. All right, so let's see what we got. You'll notice that that bubble is gone, and this is what we're left with. Here's the back where the sticker goes. Here's the front. It is a phoenix. She is lovely. Did I invite Dan? I didn't. But he would join us, mostly probably to try and wrangle me. Because left to my own devices in a place with a bunch of Harry Potter stuff, I will bankrupt us. He did buy me a robe, though. I have a Hufflepuff robe. Y'all saw it because I wore it on one of the days for Halloween. But I do have that. Okay. Now, let us talk about this stamp. What do you think? Should I do the circular part gold and have the whole thing be like almost like a coin, you know? Or should I do the background like a coppery rose gold color or silver? What do you think? So pretty already. I'm so excited. You too, friend. Thank you. You know, I've never been to North Dakota. I haven't been to a lot of like the top of the US, only like across the middle and the bottom. Tis a phoenix. Okay, so thank you. I'm glad you're here, Audrey. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I was thinking of this, But now I'm thinking maybe it's too dark. And then I'm like, should I make this really bright? I don't know. So here are the thoughts. I've been to Canada once, but I am from Rhode Island. And if you are going to be in the Rhode Island area and would like to say hello, I will be at a Valentine's Day market on the 7th of February. I should probably specify the 7th of February. But I'm pretty excited about it. I have applied for about a dozen artisan markets throughout the year, and I have a bunch that I'm waiting to hear back from, but this one I've never been to before, and I hadn't heard of it, and I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I just feel good vibes coming from it and decided to try. And they accepted me, so we'll see what happens. Thanks, Paul. Welcome. Valentine's Day market. It's at the Crown Plaza, which is like a hotel, so I assume it's like a big banquet hall or something. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I assume. I haven't been there before, but it's in Warwick, Rhode Island. And you know what? I'm happy with my choices. I like this. We'll see what you think, though. Let me just clean it up a little bit. Okay. I accidentally threw the marker, but what do you think? What are your thoughts? It's like a fancy little phoenix situation. Do you like it? I think it's cool. Can you hear the paintings on the wall are shaking? Dan is working downstairs and the bass comes through the floor and it rattles all the pictures. That's what's happening. That's exciting, Jody. Do y'all have plans for Valentine's Day? You'll have to let me know. Do I? No, just markets. I've just been obsessing over the markets. I don't even have plans. But we'll see. Maybe Dan will surprise me. I have no idea. And frankly, I'm just excited about the market. So it'll be good. I'm gonna make this. That's true. Our plans are a bunch of snow coming. That is true. As much as I'm trying to avoid it, it is the case. All right, this is ruby red. And then I've been using colors from this. ASMR. But it's very pretty. And this is the closest I'll get to a briefcase. So we shall use it. We've got mauve, like a milky white, this pretty color, and there you have it. Looks like that. That is plans, Anwar. They may not be your plans, but they end up as your plans. Okay, so I need to remember to drink water so that my voice is existent tomorrow. I'm doing a good job. Now, our goal for today is $25 in sales or donations. If anyone would like to join the membership or check out TreasuredLetter.com, I do make things and I don't really think that I tell you enough, but I do. Okay. I love being the fun auntie. Yes, agreed. I always thought that oh, my nail is in my hair. I mean my ring. I always thought that I would be like the eccentric aunt who like just showed up and was really weird. And you like don't really know what she's up to and then she just saunters off again. I always thought that would be me. And honestly, there's still time. I do have 2 nieces who are adorable. So, this is what we're making. And here we go. I'm gonna clean my glasses, which I dropped and scratched. Tragic. And now they make clicky noises when I clean this side. Don't worry about it. Okay, so where were we? You show up with noisy musical toys and then dip. That does sound right. Okay, so where were we? Once upon a time, there was a little elf and she made a little shop, and then she started collecting names on the internet, and then people were like, you shouldn't give your name to fairies or elves. And then everyone was like, what are you doing with these names? But it turns out she was just wallpapering her room and everything's fine. And now we're making stickers. How's your day? The more that I stream and the more things happen today, the more unhinged I'm becoming, and I think it's just fine, honestly. However, I will say I have run out of chips and there's no like sugar products in my house, so I'm devastated. So, the hallway of wax seal stickers, that's true. So, my hallway currently has no paint on it, and that is a long-term problem. But I did cover it in a lot of stickers for a while. La, 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 la. Okay, so where were we? I don't even know. Do you hear it? So, Dan is an audio engineer. He mixes and masters music. What does that mean? That means there's a lot of boops and beeps and buttons going on in the basement. So, that's what you hear, is someone's music getting mixed. I don't know who is or what he's up to, but I think it might be like he's doing maybe a fundraiser or something. I'm not really sure. But anyway, he's working hard, as you do, and usually he's asleep and it's just like us hanging out at night. So it is like cracking me up that I'm hearing like things happening while I stream, as I'm just not used to it. Okay. They are stickers. Patricia, thank you for asking. So this is the back where the sticker part will go. This is the front, and then you can like put it wherever you like. So they are for sale, and anything that doesn't sell will be going with me because I'm doing a holiday like Valentine's Day market on the 7th, and I've never done a Valentine's Day market. However, Treasured Letter is perfection for Valentine's Day. I don't even know how, like it is so resonating with what I make that I'm really excited about this market. First of all, I love love. Second of all, I write primarily love poetry for a living. And third, everything I make is full of good vibes. So I send letters typed out on a vintage typewriter so that people can express what they'd like to other people they have lovely connections with. So it's perfect. I'm really excited. It's gonna be so fun. And then the message in a bottle earrings, I've started to personalize. So if you would like a very, very tiny, short letter in a bottle, it's only like this big, as an earring, I can like have, you can specify now what you would like the earrings to say if you want, which I think is fun. Okay, let's see. You ready? Oh, it looks like marble. Like marble. Hold on, there's wax on my finger. Okay, Here's the back where the sticker goes. I'm obsessed with this color lately, which is like this pastel purple that I think would either be really nice as nail polish or hair dye. I haven't decided, but I am starting to really obsess over it, so we'll see. But look how pretty this is. It's very warbly, you know? That's pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna color it gold. I feel like gold is the vibe with red a lot of times. Okay. Let's see what you think. This is like a whole like Cupid's bow situation. So I think it's good for Valentine's Day. It'll go with the turtle and all the other things we made. And it has like pretty garland, I don't know what you call it, around the edges. So we'll see what you think and if you like it. This is an unreleased sticker, but it is a really pretty one, in my opinion anyway. So let's see what you think. You ready? Okay. Just gonna clean it up a little bit so that it looks perfect. You gotta wait for it to dry so we don't make a mess. There is poetry. There's two kinds on the website, if that's what you're talking about. One of them is a mystery poem. So like you don't know what it's going to be about, and it's a poem that I write to you that's a surprise. So you have no idea what's going to happen there. The custom poem though, that one you specify. So if you want me to write a poem for you about something or to someone else about something, then I can do that. So if you want a poem, you know, that you're thankful for your significant other, I can't talk anymore, other, or like, you know, if you're looking to ask someone to marry you, or if you're looking to write a poem about whatever you like, I can do that. Are you ready? Here we go. This is the back. This is the front. Isn't it pretty? It's like a little Cupid bow. I really think that the like outline part is so pretty. I love this. They did. So back in the day, people with money had signet rings, which are like, you'd be like, boop, in the wax. The wax was a different type of wax. It smells terrible. The like old vintage wax. Trust me. It's terrible. Anyway, what would happen is they would know that somebody broke into their letter or read the contents of their like top secret letters if the seal was broken. So certain like royal figures and stuff would fold it in a certain way that's impossible to open without breaking. And that way they'd know if their mail was intercepted by the enemy or what have you. Or it would be a status symbol. You would get something and you know it's from somebody royal or somebody really wealthy because it has that on it and you'd know who it was from. So, and that it's like authentic. So there were a lot of things like that. But nowadays, like, it's just cute. But also when someone gets something in the mail and it like, my candle went out, and it looks like this or like this, and you're used to seeing like junk mail and bills, you're like, what is this? And it's so fun. So that's part of the charm. Absolutely, Jay-Z, you should. It's so fun. But it is a different type of wax than candle wax, which is oily. So when you spill candle wax and then you like clean it up, there's that like oily residue. This does not have that. It is sealing wax, which is not to be confused with the wax that they dip like wine bottles and stuff in. That wax is usually designed to snap. So when you open it, it'll like break open. Most of them, some of them not, but usually. And this is, it's got some give to it. It doesn't have any type of like residue or scent. It's just a beautiful Christmas present or birthday present or Valentine's Day present or what have you. It's just nice. Most of the stamps that I have, I can fit in a large locket, which means you can wear something and then change it out and wear something else and then put it back on. So I have a lot of those. And then I also have mini ones, but they don't have as many because they're really tiny. They have to be like 15 millimeter, tiny little ones that I make. I know that both examples I showed you were red, but that's because that's the color that I like to wear with them. So that's just what the example is, but you can put whatever you like in there. Thanks, Carl. Love you. That's true. Jody's right. You have to use an oil-based marker. Otherwise, it will come off. Oh, we should do a recap. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Recap. All right, so first of all, let's look at the color scheme and see if it would be pretty as a paint swatch, as you do, or at least as I do. Okay, first of all, that is a fun paint swatch. That's a pretty color scheme. Second, this is what we made today. This is the back where the sticker goes. This is the front, and this is the treasured letter sticker of the day. So cute. Oh, if you would like any of these, let me know. I'll set it aside. Otherwise, they will be with me at the Valentine's Day market on the 7th. And if you would like to be with me there too, it's in Warwick, Rhode Island. All right, then what did we make after that? Oh, I threw one. I'm scared. Okay, the reason I'm scared is because like when you're on a rolly chair, you can never tell where the chair is gonna go. And if you're going to accidentally roll over your sticker that you so lovingly made, and then threw on the ground, and then found a different sticker. What the heck? Please hold. These are my frog friends. I'll be on the floor. Where did you go? Y'all, have I lost my marbles? Oh no, it's right here. Along with the pastels. I don't love those pastels though, so we're gonna keep those down here. Okay, hold on, y'all. My slippers fell off. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. We'll start again. Reset. Treasure letter sticker of the day. Then we made this turtle because we were making cute Valentines, and I stand by the fact that this is a cute Valentine. How much are the stickers? $3.50 or $3.60 or something like that. Pretty. Okay. Then we made, I think, a butterfly. I don't remember the rules, y'all. I don't remember what order we made things in, but that's the back. And this is the front. And I really, really love how this one came out. It's not, there we go. Isn't the glitter pretty? Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, then we made a phoenix. I ship to everywhere in the whole wide world. That's the phoenix. The back where the sticker goes. The front. Looking stunning. And then this one. I love this. These are all cute little Valentine's Day ones. I can put some aside for you, Truth. Let me know, because there is like a delay. So when you say that one, I don't know what I don't know what you want. But let me know if you'd like me to put something aside. I hold on to it, not forever, y'all, but for a time. Okay, so thanks, Callie. I appreciate y'all. I love what I do. I love it so much. Okay, so, oh, and if you would like to support, you can donate on here. You can sponsor a giveaway where we make stickers on the stream and then give them away to someone in the chat. You can join the membership, or you can like and subscribe and comment. All of those things help in their own ways. And right now I am going to be paying to get into a bunch of markets and things, so that's where the money will be going, which I hopefully get into all of them, and then I'll be doing a dozen. Do you want me to put the Phoenix aside? You let me know. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all your kindness. I'm very grateful. Okay, so hold on a minute, y'all. Okay, there we go. Let's see where we're at. We're at 8920, so we have 80 subs to go, and I'm pretty excited about that. It's TreasuredLetter.com. And if you haven't followed along already, I would be so grateful if you could follow on Instagram, and I have like TikTok too. Hi, Chaos, how are you? We're just winding down for the evening. Thanks, Callie. Oh my God. Thank you. What an unsuspecting, lovely thing to do. Thanks. Y'all are so lovely. So these are the stickers we made today. Truth, let me know if you want me to put any aside. I love y'all. I do. This community means the whole world. And while I may have been flustered earlier from getting scammed, like right before streaming, I just want y'all to know that the world is full of good people and good places and good things if you know where to look. And I am so happy to be able to witness that firsthand all the time from y'all. So, thanks, Chaos. And thank you, Callie. Y'all are lovely. Okay, so yeah, that's true. If you do want any and you specify, or you can email me if you rather, or you can purchase them tonight and like specify, but let me know. Otherwise, these will be going with me to the holiday. I keep saying holiday market. It's a Valentine's Day market, which I know is a holiday, but like that makes it sound like Christmas or something. It's a Valentine's Day market. It is the 7th of February in Warwick, Rhode Island, and if you are anywhere nearby and you would like to come say hello, I'll be making live poetry there with my typewriter and selling my wares as a happy little, I don't know, NPC character. Just like a happy little trader from 200 years ago, you know. It's gonna be great. Bye, I love y'all. Sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your kindness. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for absolutely everything and your support, because being able to achieve my dreams and having them be like within grasp like this is crazy. So thank you so much. I am doing markets. I've applied for a bunch, but I will be at the Valentine's Day market on the 7th, and I'm waiting to hear back from, I applied to 12, so I better get into some. We'll see. I love y'all. Sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. And I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for all the likes. Thanks, Paige. Thank you for your kindness and sweet dreams. And I will see you again soon. Good night. And please check out TreasuredLetter.com and tell everyone that you know, in case, because I made a bunch of cards and they're on there, and like letters and things, in case you want to send something to Valentine or just in general. Love y'all. Sweet dreams.